In this problem, we're told that the total revenue R in dollars earned by a dog walking service is given by R of P equals negative 12P squared plus 150P, where P is the price charged per dog in dollars. So we've got several different tasks going on. Part A, we're going to find the revenue when the price per dog is $4, $6, and $8. B, find the price that will yield a maximum revenue. And then C, will find the maximum revenue. Part D says explain your results, but of course I'll be explaining as I go. So let's take a look at the first part, part A, that tells us to find the revenue when the price per dog is either $4, $6, or $8. So basically for this, because we're told that P represents the price charged for per dog, we're basically going to just replace P with each one of these values. Okay, so here is plugging 4 in for the price. So it says R of 4 equals negative 12 times 4 squared plus 150 times 4. So we're going to use order of operations to simplify. So here we will square 4. So we'll get 16. And then here I'm going to go ahead and multiply 150 times 4. That would give us 600. And then here we can multiply out negative 12 times 16, which gives us negative 192. And then plus 600. So altogether, we find that when the price per dog is 4, so R of 4, the revenue value when the price is 4, is $408. Okay, so then since we were told to find the revenue, we can write that as $408. All right, so plugging 6 and 8 will be a similar process. So I'm just going to go ahead and work those out really quick. Following the same process, we find that R of 6 equals 468, or in other words, when the price per dog is $6, the total amount of revenue would be 468. Again, same process, so I squared 6, got 36, multiplied, got negative 432, and then combined negative 432 and 900. All right. Last one, finding R of 8, we plug 8 in. And then squaring 8, we get 64. Multiplying by negative 12, we get negative 768. Multiplying 150 times 8, we get 1200. And then combining 1200 and negative 768, we get 432. And that would be dollars again. Okay, so down here kind of sums up what we just found when the price per dog is 4, the total revenue was $408. When the price per dog was $6, the total revenue was $468. And then when the price per dog was $8, the total revenue was $432. So part B tells us to find the price that will yield a maximum revenue. I made you a little note that there is a minimum or maximum at x equals negative b over 2a for a quadratic function in the form f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So obviously, depending on which way your parabola is facing, will determine whether it has a minimum or maximum. So since our function has a negative a value, that means it is upside down, and we're going to have a maximum. So to find out where that maximum exists, we're going to use x equals negative b over 2a. So our b value is 150, our a is negative 12. Plugging directly in, we have x equals negative 150 over 2 times negative 12. So simplifying this, we have negative 150 over negative 24. And then if we divide that out, we have x equals 6.25. And since our x value, our input value, is representing a price, so the price that we would charge per dog, this is actually going to refer to the price $6.25 per dog. All right, so we just found that there will be a maximum revenue if we charge $6.25 per dog. So now we need to find out what that maximum revenue would be. So we're going to plug in $6.25 for P. So plugging 625 in for P, this is what we have. And then we're back to like we did in part A. So using order of operations, we'll work this out and that will give us the maximum amount of revenue. All right, so after plugging in, I squared 625, got this, and then multiplied 150 times 625, got this. Multiplying negative 12 times 39.0625, we get negative 468.75 and 75 cents really because we're talking about money, and then adding these two, the maximum amount of revenue that this service can earn is $468.75. Part D asks to explain your results, so of course answers could vary for this. One explanation though for our results would be finding the happy medium for a price is going to create the most revenue. Because if you take a look at part A, when our price was too low, we made the least amount of money. If it was too high, maybe people weren't wanting to use this service. But if it's right in the middle, that means we're still making enough money or making, a good amount of money, yet people are still wanting to use this dog walking service. So we found that the maximum, or to maximize that revenue, $6.25 is our magic price. Okay, and that results in the most possible amount of money that can be earned using this formula that we were given that generates the amount of revenue.